This call is now being recorded.
Yeah. Good evening to all. Myself, Dr. M. Shanmugam, Assistant Regional Director, IGNOU, RC Bangalore. We have called for the induction meeting today for January 2023 batch for both MLIS and BLIS program. For this induction meeting, I heartily welcome Dr. S. Radha, Senior Regional Director, IGNOU, RC Bangalore, for this induction meeting. Further, I heartily welcome Professor Jaideep sir for this Sharma IGNOU New Delhi faculty. Sir, I heartily welcome on behalf of Regional Center Bangalore for this induction meeting, sir. I also welcome Zuchamo Yatan, Professor IGNOU New Delhi for this induction meeting on behalf of Regional Center Bangalore, sir. I also welcome Professor Kunwar Singh, IGNOU faculty, New Delhi, for the induction meeting. Heartily welcome you, sir, for this induction meeting. I also welcome other faculty for the department, Professor Archana Shulka and Dr. Ashok Kumar, Dr. Pawan Kumar, Dr. Kunwar Singh. For all the faculty on behalf of Regional Center Bangalore, I welcome for this induction meeting. And I also welcome all the participants who have taken admission for January 2023 batch for both BLIS and MLIS program. And we have BLIS 36 learners ODL mode and 1 learners OL mode. And for MLIS, the total student taken admission is 11 students. So now I request Dr. S. Radha Madam to give opening remarks. Followed by that, the professor will give the guidance to the learners how to complete the program. Over to Dr. Radha Madam.
Thank you, sir. I hope my PPT is visible.
Yes, visible, madam.
Yes, sir. So on behalf of Indira Gandhi University, Regional Center Bangalore, I heartily welcome Professor Jaideep Sharma sir and Professor Jumacho Yatan sir and Professor Kanwar Singh sir. Really within a short span of time, I have invited them, they have accepted. We are grateful to you, sir. And congratulations to all the learners who has taken admission for library science programs under RC Bangalore. Indira Gandhi National University, a central university working under Ministry of Education, Government of India, NAC accredited A++. We have the other officers in Regional Center Bangalore, Dr. M. Shanmugam, Dr. Hema Malini, Dr. Kasturi Petra, Assistant Regional Directors, Mr. Rajshekhar, Assistant Director, and Srimati Shantalakshmi, Assistant Registrar, and Badrinath, Section Officer. So IGNOU is widely acknowledged as a system leader. It functions in 3-tier system. Many times students are coming to us and telling that like they are treating like a university, they're asking to give all the certificates, all the facilities. So I would like to tell that it's a 3-tier system. The headquarters is located in the New Delhi. All the schools, divisions, and the sections, cells, everyone is situated in New Delhi. Even now today our Professor Jaideep Sharma sir and Jumacho sir conversing, all people are speaking from Delhi only. And research centers are located in every state to take care of the delivery of the programs developed by our school professors. We establish a study center. We monitor the student support activities in the study centers. So the study center, learner support centers, they will directly provide the student support services. As you are aware that all the degrees of IGNOU are recognized by AIU, UGC, DEC, AICTs. IGNOU also called the world mega university. In fact, it's a privilege for all of us to be a part of IGNOU because of the huge number of the programs and the very huge number of the students registered and the number of the schools, research centers. If you have a look, it's really a wonderful and a unimaginable for any university. IGNOU service is not limited to India. They have 25 overseas study centers across the 15 countries. And IGNOU also nominated as a nodal institution for higher education by the Minister of External Affairs under E-Vidya Bharati, E-Arogya Bharati Network Project. So RC Bangalore also identified as a nodal RC. Among the 12 RCs in India, we are also providing service for MAGMC OL, PGGMC, DC programs under E-Vidya Bharati. So IGNOU providing open distance education, online education, E-Vidya Bharati education, and short duration courses of Swayamprabha portal. And today induction meeting, we have invited all the people, ODL and online, because our professors are there to clarify our doubts. So my sincere suggestion to you is, please plan your studies. Open a diary from today itself. Please remember that your overall result is a combination of the term and exam grade, assignment grades, and project grades, etc. etc. So please, these two websites are having the same information. Either you can go to IGNOU website directly, go to Student Zone and click on your student portal, or you can go to ignosamarth.edu.in. You can directly click on the icons to learn about that. So please check your registration status immediately. And if you find any differences of your surname or name, address, email ID, mobile number, any changes, write to the regional director immediately. I just said that IGNOU functioning in a three-phase system. So every region center has an internal software. Whatever changes are there, we upload there. Headquarter will download. They again implement in our registration status, because the data what is submitted by you at the time of admission will carry until you receive the convenience certificates. 20% of our grievances are certificate not received, mark sheet not received, provisions not received. So these are all happening because of your change of address. And today also we have sent this induction meeting intimation to the students, but 30% email IDs are bounced back. So the email ID is typed by you, or you might have used some computer section or some other center, your friend, somebody. But while typing email ID, then maybe a mistake, it has not reached. Or you might have changed your email ID. And mobile numbers are also not reachable. We are also seeing that mobiles are not reaching. Maybe the mobile kept in do not disturb mode. So when you are a student, kindly take care of your registered email ID, address, and mobile numbers. You may download the ID card. You can download study material. You can download assignment submission. And you can check re-registration, project, internships, counseling schedule, e-resources, every information in the IGNOU website. IGNOU website is learner friendly. We are daily receiving 300 to 400 email IDs, 200 to 300 igrams. Actually, igram is meant for the grievance redressal mechanism system, but we are receiving most of them 90% general inquiries, which are raising because of lack of knowledge of the IGNOU website. So I request you, please spare minimum 10 minutes time to check the website every day. All the notifications related to our last dates, related to our fees, everything available in the website itself. You are a distance education or a online learner, you need to have self-evaluation and self-study. You are the student, you are the mentor too. IGNOU has a lot of e-resources. IGNOU, if you go to IGNOU website, main page, you can find this. You can download your study material. You can check your Swayamprabhat. You can also go to the YouTube channels. So many information is available there. IGNOU has Jnanadarshan TV channel, HGN TV channel. Jnanavani, an FM radio. You can use it any rural area also. Jnanadhara internet audio, that is also available. You can also browse this from the website also. IGNOU has a wonderful library. All the students of IGNOU can have their remote access membership. You may write to the librarian, they will provide you. And podcast service also, IGNOU is the first open university provided this. And there are four Swayamprabha channels 17, 18, 19, 20, providing continuous counseling, online counseling to the students. So you may have a look of that. And recorded videos also available in the same platform. Even since last year, university has taken a decision to provide this counseling in Swayamprabha channel in regional language. So RC Bangalore region nodal RC, we are providing regional language counseling in Canada also. You may also browse their channel to understand the subject well, who are from the Kannada medium and rural areas. IGNOU is very strong in social media presence. We have the official YouTube channel, official Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all. So all our activities, our counseling schedules, and also all the intimations, everything is displayed in the website. You need not wait for an email from the research center of the university. You please keep touch with the IGNOU website or IGNOU social media. You can collect all the informations. And this is the address of the research center. So my request is kindly refer the IGNOU website. Still, if you have any doubt, then only you write to the universities, because I just said that many informations are available in the university website itself. So if you have a look of the website, you will clearly understand that what is the information required for your studies. Still, if you have doubt, please contact us. But my sincere request to you is kindly understand the difference between the working days, working hours of the research center and the study center. Now the nodal study center is Nupatunga University, LSC 1320, formerly Government Science College. So they will be busy in their regular classes during the working days. So kindly do not disturb them during the working days, because we are also receiving 20% complaint that we are contacting the study center and they are not allowing us, they are not interacting with us. These are the common complaints. So please don't disturb them during the working days. Study center functions weekend, but research center functions Monday to Friday. So understand these things and try to post. And all your queries, please send to the RC email ID only. Do not send to the igram portal. Igram portal again, it is operated by the nodal officer. They have to send to the concern section only to get the status. And what we have seen is 99% queries are posted in the igram emails are the same. The students are posting there also, students are posting here with the opinion that diagrams are seen by the headquarter. So I'm clarifying that also. So there is a one person will be attending call, one person will be attending these diagrams in admission section or exam section. Every section, one person is deputed for attending the email. So naturally it takes time to reply. If we get the genuine queries and grievances, so that immediately we'll get the replies. So I wish you all the best. And IGNOU conduct convocation at the headquarter. At the same time, every regional center also. Recently, we have conducted a convocation in Bangalore. You are welcome to take your degrees during the convocation as per your convenience. I wish you all the best. Thank you for the opportunity. The session handed over to Dr. Shanmugam, ARD, and the mentor of this 1320 LSC, please.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much for your opening remarks. Now I request Professor Jaydeep Sharma sir, please guide the learners how to go about the program and complete the program, particularly with respect to the BLIS program or MTTM program.
Thank you, Dr. Shanmugam and Dr. Radhaji. It's a pleasure to be here in this induction meeting. I'm here with all my colleagues, Professor Archana Shukla, Professor Zuchamo Yenthan, Professor Kumar Singh, Dr. Ashok Kumar, and Dr. Pawan Kumar Sani. We have one more colleague who is these days she is the Pro-Vice Chancellor of the University, Professor Uma Kanjilal. She is not present here right now, but she is always part of us. She has been guiding us. She has been part of all our activities. So this is how our team goes. We would like to inform you all that we are here in the School of Social Sciences, one of the disciplines here. So whenever you want to see the website, you want to locate us, once you reach the website from home, you can see the schools of studies, and in the School of Studies, we are in School of Social Sciences, which has been abbreviated as SOSS. And you can see all the details of all of us, my colleagues and myself, and you will find our email IDs have been mentioned there, our contact numbers are there. So you're always welcome to get in touch with us with any of your feedback, your queries, your clarifications, anything you want to say, you can contact us on our email IDs. As Madam has mentioned, you need not contact all the time. You please visit the website first. You will find everything is available there. In case there is any clarification required, in spite of all that information, you are always welcome to contact us. Now, as I come to know that you are students of BLIS as well as MLIS, Bachelors of Library and Information Science, Masters of Library and Information Science, and you belong to both ODL as well as BLS online. I came to know that only one student of BLS online, but we would be very happy to clarify about our online program also. So we'll be talking broadly about our program, about the different courses that we have, and then we'll take up your questions also. Since you have just joined in, I would like to tell you that all our programs have courses. As you have in the traditional setup, you call them courses, we call them programs here. So every program has courses. Our BLS as well as MLS are of 40 credits each. You know, in the Indira Gandhi National Open University, every course has attached to it some credits. So in our case, our courses are 4 credits each. So 10 courses each in BLS as well as MLS. Whether it is BLS, ODL or BLS online, the course structure is the same. The only difference in BLS, ODL and online is the mode of learning and teaching, and that is online, and it is otherwise ODL in the other one. So let us come to our course structures. As I was telling you, the courses are 10 in number. Every course has study material which has been made available online on the IGNOU course. If you visit our website, there is a link given as IGNOU course. If you click that link, you will be able to access our different courses. You should see it that if you reach there, you will find within the link eGyan course the levels of programs, and if you want to see BLS, you can click undergraduate. If you want to see MLIS, you can click postgraduate. Then it asks you whether it is current program. Yes, you have to click current, and then you will reach the School of Social Sciences. Within School of Social Sciences, you can go to our links for our programs. Now, there you will find there is a link for self-learning material, and also there is a link for YouTube videos. So you can see both. In the self-learning material, you can access our course material, and if you want to watch our videos, you can see the YouTube videos. These are also there. Besides that, if you want to see the old question papers and assignments, there are links for that also in the website. You can go to student zone, and from there you can go to downloads and see our question papers, past question papers, as well as assignments that have been given there. So the website is very, very informative. As madam has suggested, devote at least 10 minutes every day. In fact, when you are fresh in the morning, you should start with visiting the website. You will find current notices and current information. Similarly, you can also see other things, because in a day or two, you cannot really know the website. You have to visit it every day and see that it's a mine of information. I start with the BLS. I'll tell you that there are, as I told you, that there are 10 courses. Our courses move from general to specific. And you will find the first course is Library and Information Society. So it is a very important course. As a new entrant to this profession of library information science, you will find it very informative course, wherein you come to know about the relationship between library and information and the society. You also come to know how society has changed to an information society and a knowledge society, how it has impacted libraries and information centers. You'll also see what is the relationship between library and society. You will see what are the different types of libraries, how libraries have changed, and how a traditional print library has changed to a virtual library, to a digital library, to a library in hybrid mode also. So this you will come to know in this particular course. You'll also come to know the theoretical aspects, the philosophy, laws of information science, and also the relationship of the contribution of different types of institutions to libraries and information centers and information society. And also you'll come to know about the profession, the different professional positions that are there. So a very useful course. The next course is on information sources and services. You know, when you are working as a librarian in a library or an information officer, you cannot do without the information resources or information sources. You need to know them all, whether they are in print or digital form, whether they are documentary or non-documentary. What are these different types of information resources or sources? How do you evaluate these? Which are the genuine resources? In what situation you have to use what resource? So all this we teach in course 2. Then you move to course 3, which is technical in nature. Yes, information organization, how you organize your information in your libraries. And there we teach you the technical aspects of how the information that you have organized, whether it is in the form of books or it is in any other form, or even if it is information per se how do you organize that information? Because if you do not organize that information, you will not be able to lay your hands when it is really required. We believe in serving our users in time, in fact, before time also. We wish that we provide service, we provide information to our users before they ask for it. For that, we have to be prepared, and for that, we teach you how we do it in course 3. Then the course 4 and course 9 are related to each other. Both are related to computer applications and particularly in libraries and information centers. The first course is BLI 224 and the other one is BLIE 229, where we teach you about computer applications. We start with computer software that are useful in libraries, whether it is word processing or for other matters applied in libraries. Thereon, we move on to library automation, because these days we have automated libraries. Libraries are connected, they are interconnected, they are digitized. So we teach you in these two courses how to make your library an automated library, a digital library, and how you provide services at a distance 24 by 7 by 365. Here we make use of open source software for different activities. So not an issue for you. You do not depend on anyone. You just install those softwares, download them, use them, and try to train yourself hands-on. And therefore, it is very important that you are good at computer. You have a good bandwidth available with you for internet, so that you are able to practice all this before you enter the profession. The next course is BLI 225, which is a course called Communication Skills. And this is something which is again very useful for all of us, because we are a service organization. Whenever we enter this profession, we are a service profession. We have to serve our users, and we'll not be able to serve our users if we do not communicate well. We have to be very good at communication. And since this was something we found that we need to train our students in that, therefore this particular course, and you all will be taught about communication in general, communication in particular for the LIS profession. We talk to you about oral communication, written communication, formal communication, informal communication, communication styles, preparing reports, and whatnot. In fact, this is a very comprehensive course. My colleague, Jamu Yanthan, will tell about this course in detail to you, who coordinates this course. Then the next course is Library Information Center Management, which we call as BLIE 226. We have given codes, nothing to worry about these codes. This is just for administrative purposes. You need to know the titles of the courses, and also it would be good if you remember their codes, because we all mention the codes also. Now, this course is Library Information Center Management. You all know a librarian is a manager. And if you really need to be a manager, you need to know the theory and philosophy of management, the principles of management, and how these are applicable in libraries. How do you market your libraries? How do you manage change in your libraries? How do you you also learn about disaster management. So everything that is management, you're taught about financial management, you're taught about human resource management. So all this is taught in this particular course. Then there is a course on document processing and organization. This is related to the earlier course, information organization. Here you are taught about practical aspects of applying what organizational skills we have learned earlier in using certain codes, which we call them as classification schemes and cataloging codes. We also teach you about the metadata and all other aspects of managing a digital library. So this is there in this particular course. Then there is a course BLIE 228. This is related to BLI 222, where we taught about information services and sources. In this particular course, BLI 228, we teach you how to design information products and services. So this is how the different courses are there. The last course in BLS is internship. You are all supposed to be getting training as an intern in a library information center for 100 hours in a month. Therefore, this particular is a compulsory course, this particular course, and we have a standard operating procedure for internship, which is available on IGNOU course, and you need to read this and get internship in a particular library. Learn little bit about the theoretical aspects, attend your counseling sessions, and then register yourself in a library for internship and do well in advance, so that because this also is any other course. You will be evaluated for this and will be part of your results. Therefore, you do it well in time so that your results are declared in time. Now, hurriedly, I'll talk about MLIS courses also before I request my colleagues to chip in and fill in the gaps which I have missed. MLIS also has 10 courses, but it is a little different, and the difference is that there are 6 core courses, and then you have to opt for the optional courses, and finally there is a project and internship. So these 6 courses are, again, the first course is the information communication. It relates to communication and relationship with the society. Again, it is an advanced course. The second course is again on information sources and resources. The third course is technical, which is on the technical aspects of information. It is a further development of the third course of BLS, wherein you are taught about the technical aspects of processing information. The next 2 courses are the basic course on computer applications and in computer application based services. How do you provide computerized services to your users? And then these are the 6 courses that are there. Then you have to choose 2 optional courses, and you can choose out of the different options that we provide. Like, we provide an option of academic libraries. There is an option on research methodology. There is an option of preservation and conservation. There is another option on technical writing. There is an option on scientometrics, infometrics, bibliometrics, and there is one more option on public library system. So you have to choose 2 optional courses, and then you have a project to do, a dissertation you have to write, wherein you need to have a supervisor, and this is also a 4-credit course which has to be submitted and it has to be evaluated. And finally, you have to do an internship for 100 hours and within 1 month, and again you need to have a supervisor. For both BLS and MLS, we stress that you should do internship in case you have any emergency, and which is a real emergency, then you can do an alternative to internship. Otherwise, we always wish you to do internship. So as an alternative to internship, in MLIS, we have proposed a term paper which you have to write, and again, after writing the term paper, you have to submit it to the regional center. Similarly, the BLS students also have to submit the internship report to the regional center. In case of an alternative, we will do the regional center will also get done a viva for you. In case of BLS, if you do not do internship, then you have to do alternative. There are 2 alternatives. You can choose one of them. One is library-based survey, and the other is your literature survey. Again, whether it is library-based survey or a literature survey, you have to face a viva voce. The difference is that in case of internship, there is no viva voce, but in alternate, you have a viva voce also. All courses of evaluation is for 100 marks, that is term and evaluation. Otherwise, we have to do assignments also, which is a formative evaluation, and these are all available on our university website. You have to download these assignments, do them, and submit at your study center. So I think I have talked enough. I will request my colleagues one by one to chip in and give their views of the different aspects. Professor Zuchamo Yentan, if you are there, please come in and give your views. Professor Zuchamo, are you there?
Yes, sir. I am here, sir.
Professor Zuchamo Yentan.
Yeah.
My colleague, Professor Zuchamo Yentan.
Yeah. Now I request Professor Suchano Yatan and the faculty, IGNOU New Delhi, sir, kindly guide us learners about the input about the complete the program. Over to Suchanto Yatan.
I think he has not been able to join. You may request Professor Kumar Singh to join.
Sir, is anybody, sir? Anybody else, faculty?
Yeah, they're all there. They're all there. One by one, I think they will join.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please stop. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. As Professor Sharma sir has already mentioned everything, and now I would like to tell little bit about the internship. As we know very well, the main motto of the internship is to make our learners practically oriented, because we are preparing them job oriented when they will learn practical things, because when they are studying their course. At that time there is no much practical exposure, but after undergoing through this internship, they will learn many practical aspects which will be very much helpful for them to uh, go for the job. When they are attending some interview, at that time it will be very much helpful for them. Okay, so it will give them practical exposure, real practical exposure. What are the activities that our library professionals they used to do in day to day their work culture. So the when they are doing this intensive program, there are many benefits they will be getting. The first benefit is that when they are joining any organization, there they will be establishing a network, okay, which will be very much helpful for them for their future perspective. The second benefit is that they will be learning the activities. What are the activities one library professional they have to do in their day-to-day activities, or they are doing in their libraries. The third thing, the practical exposure, that is called the practical thing, means what are the software they are using in their library, how they are serving their user, and what sort of the things they have to keep in their mind while they are serving the users. And the another things, they another benefit is that they can also update their biodata or whatever CV they have made. They can also update that their CV after learning these things. So this is the benefit of this. The another thing is that when they supposed to undergo for this internship, before that they have to get a one letter from the their regional offices, or if regional offices they are not supporting, then in that case, if there is any technical difficulties and all, in that case they can also reach to us, and we are also supporting them from the headquarter. Our school, especially school, is also supporting them. We are also providing them letter. So after taking that letter, they can go to the libraries where they want to undergo their internship. So for that internship, we have the internship portal, and in that internship portal, the organization that at university grant commission or higher education, they have instructed the many AICT organization, ICT institutions and universities. They have told them to give opportunity to our learners, so that they will also have this kind of practical exposure. So after deciding where they want to undergo for the training program, they will go with that letter, and they will meet the head of the library or librarian. So in that case, that library will also assign them a internship supervisor under whom they are working. So one internship supervisor is eligible for I think 10 students under one. Why? Five. So one internship supervisor can accommodate at a time five intern. So they will be, that internship supervisor will be, uh, 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 teaching them, and he will be, teaching them, or he will be checking their performance, whether they are, doing proper work or not, whatever work they have assigned to them, whether they are doing all the work perfectly or not. So as and when the intern will find any kind of problem, any kind of difficulties, or taking up that particular work, or doing that particular work, they can also discuss with their internship supervisor, or this is the duty of internship supervisor. He or she will give them solution. So after doing this, while they are going for undergoing for that internship program, in our SOP we have mentioned that there is a one workbook Pariforma we have already uploaded in our IGNOU portal. So there is a SOP, that SOP they can go through that SOP, and there is a workbook. So every day, 5 days a week, they can, suppose that they have joined the training program, what activities they are actually doing in that particular library, what are the work their internship supervisor has assigned to them. So they can note it down on that particular workbook, and finally they can get sign of that internship supervisor. After getting this, they can also have this internship workbook with them, and when they will finish their internship, they can get this, they will get the certificate from the organization, host organization, who has offered that internship program. So by taking this workbook, their certificate, and uh, internship report, these three they can compile together, and they can submit it to their regional center. So after that, the regional center will send wherever they want to send it for evaluation. So this is the actual criteria, or this is the actual workflow of the internship. So thank you so much. Now Professor Yanthan sir is also there. I think he will also illustrate, or maybe Ashok sir is also here. Professor Yanthan sir.
Please.
Yeah, please. Now you can continue with the technical writing communications.
Unmute yourself, sir.
Okay.
You are not audible.
Am I audible now?
Yes.
You're audible.
Okay. A very good evening to each and every one of you. And I also take this opportunity to thank Bangalore, Regional Center Bangalore, for initiating this program to have this induction and to also have an interaction with our students. I think this is a wonderful platform where we can directly have a conversation with our students. It is also an opportunity for us to clarify if there are any doubts. I came late, so I am sorry for that. Well, what I heard just now was my faculty, Professor Kunwar. He has already elaborated about the internship. I'm sure he has also given very detailed information about how to go about, or why we are having these internship components in our BLIS program, and many other aspects of the internship. So what I am going to share is going to be very general. First of all, I would like to touch upon the course design. As we all know, IGNOU is, of course, well known not only for providing a high quality, education, and also not only known to be spread across India and also across the globe, but one of the things that is very famous for is its study material. It is without any doubt the most sought after study materials in India when it comes to university college education. And I would like to say that why IGNOU study materials happens to be the most sought after. It is because the course material is prepared by some of the best experts in the country. When we felt the need of launching a program, the university initiated to identify some of the best experts in the country. And we come together, and there we discuss about how do we go about. And after the course is structured, then the course writing starts. And when we are talking about the course writing materials, again, IGNOU, the faculty identify some of the best writers in India. So because of this, we don't only come up with a high quality syllabi, but also we come up with a very high quality study materials. That is one I would like to say. Secondly, it is also very popular because the IGNOU study material is a very up-to-date when it comes to the discipline, or when it comes to the the content, it is very up to date because the university revise, like at least once in 5 years. And so it tries to incorporate some of the latest, development in the discipline. So that is also the reason why IGNOU study material is very up to date. And another one thing I would like to mention is that I would like to request RC. Yeah. Well, what I would like to mention now is some disturbances there in the background. Maybe we can switch, keep our this thing on the mute. Well, and as you know, IGNOU study material is not only being used by the university, but it is utilized by almost all the students in the country and also the teachers, and they use this in their classroom teaching. So why they use, what are all the universities in the country are using IGNOU study materials for teaching and learning? It's because they really trust the course content. They really trust the syllabi. They really trust that IGNOU has very much up-to-date, up-to-date content. So the student use not only for clearing their examination, but also they use for preparing NET examination and also for UPSC services and also state services. So this is just kind of a reflection of the study materials which we are having. May I request Dr. Ashok Raheja and admission RC13 to please keep your mic on mute so that there will be less disturbance. Okay, so now coming back to the discipline of library and information science, as I have said, the way we prepare the study material is very carefully designed, and because of which it is having a very high demand in the country, not only for teaching and learning, but also for uh, preparation for NET services, NET examination, and also for UPSC examination. Now, well, coming back to the career opportunities, coming back to a career, there's a lot of sound in the background. Coming back to the career opportunity for students who clears the who clears the BLIS program, they can go for MLIS program, and if they feel like going for higher studies, they can also go for PhD level, which the university is also offering. And the career opportunities are that if you have the BLIS, MLIS, and also a PhD, you can think about joining a teaching profession in the discipline, or you can also, it also offers opportunities in the field of in public libraries, government libraries, and also university, college, school libraries, news agencies, the media, the television channels where they gather a lot of information, they process and they give out to the public. But they also not only give out the news, but they also, document whatever is being telecasted or broadcasted. So there are also a lot of career opportunities in the news agency and hospitals. Even in many hospitals, there are many things to be documented, and there we need somebody who is trained in this discipline. And also research centers, definitely there's a lot of career opportunities in the research centers, museum, heritage, and so forth. So when it comes to career opportunities for librarian, there is no limit as long as the individual uh, is sincere and is well qualified in this discipline. Well, one thing I would like to mention is that as you have, as you are aware about uh, the course, we have 9 courses in BLIS program, and also that also, I mean, followed by the internship. And one thing I would like to mention is that all these 9 courses are being offered both in both Hindi and English. However, for the course that is BLI 225 communication skills, let me repeat, BLI 225 communication skills, it is only offered in English. All the other programs you can either write in English or Hindi, but for this paper, that is BLI 225, the students are to write only in English. So please keep this in mind. And if you ask me, why are we offering communication skills in BLIS program? It is because, as we know, library information science is it's a service oriented profession where where we are to deal with so many people. For example, I'm working in a library. There will be so many visitors. Maybe a teacher, a researcher, a students or public will be coming and interacting with a librarian. In this scenario, unless and until the LIS professional is in a way is having a good communication skills, there may be misunderstanding, or the students or the users may not be satisfied to their content. So this is the reason why we offer communication skills to enhance the communication skills of uh, the library professionals, so that they will be able to effectively communicate with the library users, and the result of which the information needs of the users may be satisfied. So I will not go further. I think I have taken a little long time. So with this, I would like to leave all of you. Thank you very much for this opportunity. And if there is any queries, most welcome. I'll be happy to share.
Thank you, Yanthan sir.
You-
Good evening, everyone. As many information or details have been already shared by Director Ma'am and our fellow colleague, I will just be very brief and will address some practical issues. As a student in day-to-day life, you will encounter some questions that how I will get the assignments. For this, you need to access our website. Assignments are for 30% weightage given for assignments and 70% weightage given for term and exam. Since you are in a 1-year degree program, the maximum duration is 2 years and minimum duration is 1 year. So if you fail to pass your degree within 2 years, you have to enroll again. So please complete your degree within time. And there are 3 practical paper in BLIS, 2 to 4 and 2 to 9. There is a 35 marks theory and 35 marks for practical and 30 marks for assignments. However, in 2 to 7, there is 70 marks for practicals and 30 marks for assignment. So please do note that these 3 papers only have the practicals and others are theory paper. In MLIS, there is theory as well as seminar presentation is there. So another question comes where we will submit the assignment. For ODL student, you will submit your assignment on the Learning Center, and for online student, please note you have to log in into our online LMS portal, and the web address for this is iop.ignouonline.ac.in, where you will find all your study material and video lecture there. You just need to log in there and register. All your assignment will be submitted in the LMS only. There is no separate provision for submission of assignment. So another thing is that if you submit your internship report, where you will submit it in the regional center, RC. Please note that. Please have a copy of that with you also, so that can be referred in the later stages if required. And another thing is that apart from the IGNOU and our website, there is a 2 apps, prominent app developed by the IGNOU. There one is IGNOU e-content app, where all the information e-content is available. So please download that app. And one is student app. So both the apps are available in our Google Play Store. Please download them and use them. And another question comes is that where you will submit the form, examination form. Form is available on our website only. Please note that BLIS OL program student will fill the online program examination form, and student of ODL system will fill the examination form for ODL system only. So otherwise there will be a confusion. You may find that the code do not exist either in the ODL or online. And for your academic queries, anytime you can contact any faculty of Life Information Science. For your exam related queries, you have to contact Student Evaluation Division, and for your counseling sessions or counseling, you will have to contact your regional center. They will provide you the contact classes or counseling classes. So that's from my end. Thank you so much. Have a happy learning.
Yeah, Ashok sir, one query sir. This online program, what about the practical exam for online program students? Practical exam, it will be study center or through online?
That will be conveyed to you, sir.
Okay.
That will be conveyed to you.
Okay.
Because now the regional centers have been handed over the responsibility of conducting the practicals and that evaluation of assignments.
Okay, sir. Okay, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I thanks all the faculty, particularly Jaydeep Sharma sir, professor, and other faculty who were given the information in this induction meeting and guide the participant how to complete the program, how to go about the program, and any query, one or two doubts, participant you may ask now. Our faculty will answer those questions.
Before we take up the questions, I would just like to add one more thing.
Yes, sir,
that,
please.
For our MLIS,
Yeah.
every course has either a practical or a seminar, as was mentioned by my colleague Dr. Ashok. I would like to inform our students that your seminars or practicals in MLIS will be held at your learner support center, where you will go for your counseling. So please be in touch with them. They will give you a topic where you will have to prepare for a seminar and present your seminar. And for your practicals, you will be given some work will be given to you. Every time you have to practice it, and finally you have to submit your work there. So that is very important.